Looking for something fun to watch? The KJ Today Show has you covered. We're bringing Hollywood to Indianapolis and positive vibes to our community. It's pop culture, people to know, and pets. Watch it happen live Wednesdays at 7 on YouTube or catch up on demand. Welcome to a special edition of the KJ Today Show. You know, it means so much hearing from you that watching the KJ Today Show is like hanging out with your friends. We hear that over and over. It's catching up, it's playing games, finding out what's going on in pop culture, getting to talk to a cool celebrity, and always keep it up with pets. Who doesn't love that? Here are some of our favorite moments from season 2. And if you're new to the show, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube and join us live on Wednesday nights, or always you can catch up on demand. It's time to play Don't Screw the Krew. Yeah, thank you, Jonna. Thank you. All right. There are 3 questions sitting in front of me. Producer Jonna and producer Patches must get 2 out of 3 right, or they will screw the Krew. Question number 1, producer Jonna. The category is history.
Gross.
Who assassinated President Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, I was so ready to hit wrong. I wasn't ready to hit right.
Nice, kid. Good job.
Dang!
Good job, you.
You want to know why I know that? National treasure.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Nicolas
National
Cage.
treasure,
Wow. Producer Patches.
What?
Question number 2.
Jeez.
The category is video games.
Ooh.
This 90s game was the first ever to be played in space and is currently the name and subject of a movie starring Taron Egerton.
I play this game all the time.
Tetris, yes.
Yes, Tetris.
Yeah, I was like,
I like that you did that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Patches over here voguing. He's like, let's do it.
The strike a pose.
Yeah,
Tetris.
Yeah. All I can hear is the yeah. That's all I can hear.
Man.
You play games with sound? I never play games with sound. It bothers me.
You know, back in the 90s.
Well, I mean, yeah, you
We
probably
did.
can.
Back when there were proper video games, yeah.
Do we have any like celebration music at all?
No,
Like,
please
no.
no.
Celebration music.
woo! Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was Yep.
Was
is
that your attempt
forever-
at Chelsea Dagger?
That is forever our celebration music. You have to do that every single time. Could you
That's like a
just
weird mix of Chelsea Dagger and the Flintstones together.
I'm going to need that one more time so we get a clean take. Here we go. Take 2. All right. Dumb joke number 1. What did one plate say to the other plate?
What did the plate say, KJ?
Dinner's on me.
But,
Okay. Dumb joke. Why? Take 2. Dumb joke. Why? Well, I don't know why I talk like that. Why? This is why we got to get the dumb stuff out of the way before Michael
Oh my
Rappaport
God.
gets here.
You're an
Okay,
idiot.
take 2.
This is 3, actually, but okay.
Dumb jokes. Why do seagulls live by the sea?
Why, KJ?
Because if they live by the bay, they'd be bagels. But I'm not.
Actually, I want to like, but just
Patrick hates this so much. Oh, Tim Kramer, don't give me a boo. Come on. I work hard on these. Okay. Last dumb joke. And we're done with this. We never speak
No,
of
Jonna has one too. So 2.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then we never speak of this to Michael Rappaport. Okay, here we go. Dumb joke. What does a nosy pepper do?
Oh, I know this one.
No, you're just
Yes,
stay for play along.
What do they do, KJ?
Take 2. Here we go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What does a nosy pepper do?
What does a nosy pepper do, KJ?
It's
jalapeno business.
I don't know if you remember, but Patches still has his kitchen shears. I don't know if you remember, but he wrote notes to ask you questions when you first came on the show on the
yeah.
back of the box. I have not allowed him to open that box because it'll ruin it. And he is going to bring it to the show so that he can have you autograph it. And those shears are probably never coming out of that box.
And I still haven't bought replacement ones either. So
no, we still have dull as hell kitchen shears.
I just feel honored that I get to sign weapons as somebody that talks about all the weapons they carry at night. Like I'm just like, I just feel good about that. You can stab people. You can cut their hair, so you get DNA samples. Like so smart. I've never been prouder.
If you want DNA, you gotta get it at the root, man. You gotta get
shears.
Yeah, well, that's why they need to be super sharp. Get a little bit of blood. Get some scalp. Get the root.
Whose bag are we putting these in to go into helium?
Oh,
yeah. That's the other thing. What's that?
You guys don't carry little baggies on? I have a whole DNA test. That's why I keep my nails long. Yo, you might kill me, but you will die in jail. I will find you. My fan base will find you. They're going to be like, wow, she really did half the work for us.
What a thoughtful victim.
Yeah, I'm like dying. I'm like writing notes on the concrete to the police officers.
It is time for what's poppin' in pop culture. With executive producer, producer Jonna. Executive producer Jonna.
I put the word executive there so you wouldn't have to say producer twice.
What's poppin'?
The love of my life, Chris Evans. And I hope one day the love of his life, because I love Ana de Armas and I think they're so cute together. They have a new movie coming out on Apple TV on April 21st called Ghosted, and it looks great.
Isn't it so funny that we have these celebrity crushes, and obviously it's like, I only want them to be with me. Mm-hmm. But then you have a list of acceptable people for them to date.
Yep.
Like, I don't really like who you're with right now, but Ana de Armas, come on, man, get with her.
I know.
That.
I know, right? Me and KJ were talking about that the other day. She was like, why can't him and Ana de Armas just be together? I was like, I don't know, man. They have such good chemistry. I don't understand why it's not a thing.
Yeah, I agree, man. Well, Jonna, how many days away are we? Speaking of Chris Evans.
Excuse me. Let me check my countdown.
It is the countdown to when Jonna meets Chris. And then Ana de Armas doesn't matter because, he's going to meet you. And look at you. You guys will be so happy. Chris and Jonna forever.
Okay. My phone is telling me. And I got this app to do a countdown. And so I could even change the background. So my background is a picture of Chris Evans. You can see it.
We have a surprise guest, as a matter of fact, right now, joining the KJ Today Show. And I feel like we have made it to a point where we may be best friends, because last time William Shatner was on the show, it was over the phone. And this time he was like, let's do this. Let's do a Zoom call.
Yeah.
And I'm so mad because right before, I wasn't recording yet, and we hopped on the call, and he was like, I can't do a William Shatner voice, but he was like, oh, look at
I can't do a William Shatner.
Look at you with your beautiful lighting, your beautiful skin. You look flawless today. And I'm like, I'm not recording yet. I'm not recording it.
Hey, man, if it's not on camera, it didn't happen. Pixar, it didn't happen.
But as you may have heard, William Shatner is coming to town on Sunday. He's going to be at Krew's Memorial Hall. And here's a little more about that and a little bit more of my chat with William Shatner. It's an opportunity of a lifetime for Star Trek fans, as William Shatner is coming to Indianapolis for a Q&A and movie screening. But before he gets here, Kimberly in Greenwood had a question of her own. Could she enjoy the evening even if she's never seen Star Trek? Mr. Shatner is here to answer that.
She is going to have the best time.
Really?
Because The Wrath of Khan, which is the film that we will play, I think it's at 7:30 to 9:30. So she'll be seeing the film for the first time, and it's a beautiful film. And a lot of people have seen it innumerable times. She'll see it for the first time, and then I'll come out on stage and entertain for an hour and a half, and I'll try and be as entertaining and as informative as possible. And so she'll have that kick, and she'll be doing it for the first time. So, I mean, what a wonderful thrill to be able to live that experience for the first time.
Okay, wait. What word am I saying?
I say tell. You say we just go.
Are we putting patches in this?
Patches. You get one more chance. You want to be in the tell me something good or not?
Yes.
Okay. Did he not?
He did. Patches, roll tape. Okay, because last week
you had no interest in doing this. You were so mad about it.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, here we go. Jonna, can you do take two?
All right. Is this a take two? This feels like a take five.
Take two.
Take two.
It's time for Tell
Me.
Good.
You are something, and then we all say good together.
You're something.
You are
Jeez.
something. All right, Patches, your word is something.
I hate it here.
Okay, let's do this again. Take three, Jonna. Ready?
Take three.
It's time.
Tell
for
me.
Tell.
Oh.
I hate you. I hate you with a heart that loves you. No.
I help myself. I just can't.
No.
I'm gonna make this like a Paul Rudd and
They're not. They're not.
oh God, I'm
I'm
crying.
giving you one more chance.
No, you're not. I'm done.
One more chance. People who are listening, and not watching are not appreciating
Oh
this.
my God.
Okay.
Oh, man. I'm crying. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry.
Can we get it together, guys?
Yes.
Probably not.
Okay. All right.
Oh, man.
All right. I'm gonna
All right.
say tell.
Woosah.
Jonna, you're gonna say
Me.
Patches. You're gonna say,
Something
and then we're all gonna say good.
Okay.
together. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Take four. All right. Here we go.
Take four.
It's time for tell.
Me.
Tell.
You're done. You're done. Jonna, Patches is out. What is this? Take six? Take six? And when we don't wrap up right on time, so Patches can get down in the kitchen.
I love me so much.
It's your fault. It's your
I
fault.
love me so
Okay?
much.
It's your fault.
Oh
Good God.
God.
I've had a week. See what I put up with here? This is my life.
To be fair, she puts up with Patches every day. She only puts up with me like 3 times a week.
That's true. That's true. You see why my wrist hurts? Because I'm always like, ugh. This is what you've done to me. This may be one of my favorite fan questions that has ever come in because it has changed the way I watch the show. Brian said, I just have technical questions like, can she really see in that thing? Does she have a microphone in the helmet? Can they hear each other talking? It was like, I don't know. Let me ask.
No, I can't see much of anything. And it's comical when those of us who are helmeted are together on set because sometimes we can't hear each other. We have mics in the helmet because they are recording everything while we're shooting, and they do use most of that. But yeah, sometimes we can't hear each other. And so we'll be, if we're in a scene where we're like across the room from each other, sometimes there's just some silent standoffs because we're not sure if the other person has said their line or not. And sometimes I'll be, especially the armor is such a serious character and she's presenting such important information. And sometimes I'll be in the middle of saying something that's very profound and I'll be walking across the room and then I'll just trip on something and practically almost fall over. And it is a very humbling experience wearing that armor because you never know when disaster is going to happen. And I have become very, very close to our crew, and I trust them a great deal because sometimes they're the only ones standing between me and certain disaster when they have to call out and warn me that I'm going to fall over something. So it's a riot because I keep hoping that one of these days they're going to release some sort of bloopers reel, because it's like the Three Stooges sometimes when you have people in Mandalorian armor. We run into everything. We fall over everything. I'm constantly dropping things when I'm trying to be forging, because season 1, my gloves were so big and cumbersome that John called them my oven mitts. And it was really hard to handle my tools.
Well, thank you very much, KJ, because what's popping in pop culture is powered by ConQuest Journals, officially licensed fan art for Harry Potter, Supernatural, Friends, Ew David, Schitt's Creek, and more. Announcing the very first ConQuest Journals Hogwarts 2023 and 24 agenda, Hogwarts Express notebook and platform 9 3/4 pencil case. Go to conquestjournals.com.
Patches, I like that you went with the British voice. I'm super here for it.
You pulled it off, man. Bravo.
Bravo, Patches. Bravo.
It was absolutely rubbish. So
it was beautiful. What are you talking about?
It
beautiful.
was absolutely less than beautiful, but I do greatly appreciate his sentiment.
Can we do the show in British accents?
Absolutely not.
Please.
No.
What about when Bridgerton comes out? Can I do a British accent?
Oh, you're pretty good at this. Maybe
It's
you
actually
need to do.
not bad.
You know what? Maybe we should have Jonna do the ConQuest Journal sponsorship.
It is quite good.
Oh, thank you. I've been practicing.
I'm terrible. I'm always just like, hello, governor. That's all I got.
I love Shelley's comment.
I shall now pronounce the pencil pouch as 9 3/4.
As you should.
Our pet of the week is Percy Jackson.
Cute.
Percy's mom is Samantha, dad is Dylan, and cute little Percy is 4 years old.
Aww.
He is, of course, named after Percy Jackson from the book series. His grandpa calls him Perky. Some of his family members
That's so cute.
call him Percy Worsey. And he just wants all the snacks.
Aww.
Be like that.
He loves to play with his treats before he eats them. He growls and he barks at other animals on TV, but Samantha says, quote, he always makes me smile, mostly when he waits for his daddy to come home. He waits at the door and he howls when he sees Dylan.
Oh.
Was it weird for you to be so young and then you're like, Vince
absolutely.
McMahon has chosen you, right?
I was the chosen one. I mean, to face the Undertaker, I mean, that's probably one of the biggest honors in the world. I was 28 and in the Staples Center in LA, that was my debut. I mean, and I still remember, like, literally, I've got this big white robe on and everything else, and the pyro guy comes in and he starts spraying stuff on my white robe, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes,
man, yeah.
He goes, "It's for your pyro," and I'm like, dude, we never went over pyro today. What are you talking about? So I didn't even know what my pyro was before I even went out there. I had no idea.
Did they give you a mark? Did they give you anything to hit?
Yeah, it was a green mark, but absolutely, when you went out there, there's like 6 of them. So you're like, okay. And they're like, once you drop that big cross, you're going to hear loud percussion, and then flames are gonna shoot down the aisle. And I was like, okay. And I'm walking. And if you go back and you watch that match, you'll see me and I'm walking and I'm just like, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to catch on fire for my first pay-per-view. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And I'm like, I don't know how loud this is about to be, but boom. And then it was like, all right, I'm ready for this.
We certainly hope at this point you are still enjoying the show. If not, what are you doing here? The KJ Today Show is live on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock on YouTube, and we love when you hang out with us. It brings such a great energy, a great positive vibe to our show. Join us Wednesdays at 7, or you can always catch up on demand. And don't go yet. We've been told, and we agree, our end credits may be the best part of the show. Here we go.